Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And so I'm going to be playing the Spidops deck. One final go-around with Spidops. It's been such a fun ride. It really has. We have taken down some serious contenders so far, and I'm really hoping one final match to really show off how fun Spidops is. We've only got one more match this week, and then we're on to a new deck, and next week's deck I'm excited about too, but Spidops is what I've wanted to run at Portland Regionals, and I can't get the cards in time, unless there's some sort of miracle, and the poll that I put out, I'm pre-recording this obviously, the poll that I put out comes back just a resounding you should play Spidops. I just don't see it happening. But hey, who knows? You know, never say never. So we do start off with Heavy Ball, which is pretty handy. Being able to take a look at our prizes, see what we're missing. It looks like we're playing up against a Gardevoir deck, and Gardevoir is definitely a deck that I'm worried about. While Gardevoir itself is... Whoa! It's a Dondozo. Never mind. We are playing up against Dondozo, a very different version of Dondozo than what I will be playing. Dondozo Eats was a particular type of Dondozo list, and this is definitely not that. So they got one Tatsuguri in hand. They're grabbing possibly another Tatsuguri with Level Ball here. No, they're grabbing a Ralts. Wow. Really wishing I had Judge right about now. Judge would be pretty awesome to put that Tatsuguri back into their deck. But sadly, that's not the case. So I am just going to assume that they are ready to go, you know? No. We need more Pokemon. Okay, Spidops, that's cool. Alright, so we will Heavy Ball now, which... We got Spidops and a Mesagoza and a Nest Ball all in the prizes. Not looking great. Alright, Capturing Aroma. Tails, tails, tails. Give us tails. Really not giving us what we want. I'm gonna have to Shauna here, and that's terrible. I'm really regretting so far my entire turn. Bidoof, okay. Mesagoza, let's do Capturing Aroma. Maybe we can get a Tails this time. No, we get Heads. That's not nearly as bad, though, because we can just grab a Bibarel for next turn. We can Mesagoza, though, and if we get Heads this time, we'll be able to get another Tarountula. We do get Heads, so let's grab that Tarountula. Again, Ariados just not coming in here. Really, in my mind, Ariados was going to be the Gardenia V-Star counter, and I don't even think it works very well. Nice head, so we'll do the 30. Very well as a Gardenia V-Star counter. So, yeah, that is one of my favorite parts about the deck, is just how janky that is, but clearly not good enough, you know? So our opponent does get Curlio, which means they can easily discard that Tatsuguri and draw 2 cards, and that might lead to more discarded Tatsuguri. Right now, I'm fully expecting to go double Turbo Energy, which is a -20, and if they don't get a second Tatsuguri into the discard, they're not KOing our Tarountula. And so they do have double Turbo. They have one Tatsuguri in the discard. Can they get the second one? They do have in hand. They do. So our Tarountula is going down, sadly. They're doing 80 damage here. That's not good for us. That's really not good for us. But the good news is that if Dondozo wins, I don't feel nearly as bad going with Dondozo to Portland Regionals. So we do lose one of our spiders, which is too bad. We will Bibarel. We will attach a Grass Energy. There's Bibarel, yes. Let's Mesagoza. I think I'm going to grab Spidops off this. Yeah, Heads. I think I'm going to grab Spidops just so they can't Gust KO. That's my biggest concern right now, is that they will Gust KO. I will Incisors first. Okay, okay, okay. I got an idea. Pokégear for Gardenia? Okay. Okay. Energy Retrieval. Cool. Gardenia's Vigor. Draw 2. We get a Nest Ball. Nice. Okay, so now I will also put down another, what's it called? Tarountula. And end my turn. Now they do need one more Tatsugiri in the discard. Not exactly difficult for them to pull that off with the Kirlia there. All they need is a level ball or a lucky draw, and they've got it. So they've got 3 Dondozos down. The good news is that Dondozo does not one-hit KO Spidops. It 2-hit KOs it. So Spidops is going to have the ability to KO 2 Dondozos by the time they KO 1 Spidops. So, depending on how much they struggle, getting Dondozo's energy will be the determining factor on how well Spidops does, in my opinion. We do not play any Gusting, which is definitely in their favor, but honestly, I don't think it's going to affect that much if they don't play a 2-prizer, which I don't think it's really in Dondozo's best interest to play 2-prizers. Then we'll be pretty much fine. They get Tails on the Mesagoza, so they're not able to search out a Tatsugiri to discard with a Kirlia. Oh, but they do get the Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball will let them get a Tatsugiri, and the Kirlia, they still haven't used one Kirlia's ability, and they will be able to KO. They'll be able to KO the Bibarel next turn. No, this turn. Sorry, this turn. Their next attack. They will KO the Bibarel, which will slow us down, but with the Miriam, good thing we saved on to that Miriam, because we've already discarded one, but we will be able to recover the Bidoof, Bibarel, and the Tarountula. We've got an Ultra Ball here too, and Mesagoza, so hopefully we can get Pokemon out and going. We'll also draw 3 off the Miriam, so who knows what we're going to get, right? But they are already starting 2 prizes ahead. Playing down Manaphy. Interesting choice. Alright, we are losing the Miriam, which is too bad. We do get a Spidops. The V-Guard energy is not important. They're knocking out Bibarel, which is going to harm our draw. And, yeah, that's not great, but we'll see what we can top deck. Because we are in top deck mode now. It's just what we got. Another V-Guard energy, so we'll play that down. We'll play down Spidops. We will do Mesagoza. Mesagoza will get us nothing. And we will just go ahead and attack for 270, KOing the Dondozo. Now they have to continually stream energy. We still need a grass energy. Don't get me wrong. We still have work to do, but they need to continuously stream energy because we can easily get these KOs. These are 4 retreat cost monsters of a Pokemon. We can easily get these KOs, so they need this energy just constantly moving. Now, the Kirlia engine does allow them to draw quite a bit, which should help them in streaming that energy pretty easily. But right now, they do not have any water energy. So even a Raihan right now would not be able to help them unless they can discard a water energy and then Raihan it on. But no, they just play down the water energy like normal. Pokemon, they've only got 3 Tatsuguris, but right there's going to be the 4th, and they're going to be doing 200 damage, which is pretty darn good for a single prize Pokemon. Yeah, if I was going to make any changes, these are some changes that I would probably look at making. I think the Gallade is an interesting choice here. This Gallade, what does this one do? Grabs you a supporter. That's not bad, you know. The second that they don't need the Kirlia's engine, the Gallades would have been pretty nice additions. The Fighting Gallade obviously won't work against our deck because we play EXs and not Vs, but still. You know, I still think there's points there. for them. So right now we basically have all the attackers that we will be allowed. I mean, we could get more Spidops going, but we don't need them to get the KOs. And, you know, there's not a lot of point to it, I guess would be the word. I don't know if I like using that, but... So, I'm not expecting to win this. They are 2-hit KOing us. We are 1-hit KOing them, but they are ahead on prizes. And that is the point that worries me the most here. So we do get Bidoof. We will go ahead and Mesagoza. Mesagoza is heads. Okay. So we will grab a Tarountula. We'll play that down. We will attach a Vigor Energy. I'm not playing the Choice Belt because it's going to be nice Ultra Ball fodder if we top deck an Ultra Ball. And that Ultra Ball right now could get us a Bibarel, which would give us some draw power. And that draw power could be very important here. So we get 1 ball, Nest Ball. We get 1 card, Nest Ball. Nest Ball, what could a Nest Ball get us right now? I'm not thinking there's much. I don't think there's much. Alright, yeah, so they've got this Dondozo with energy ready to attack. They do have that bench Dondozo without any energy. So, I mean, all they need is a double turbo and they'll be doing fine. But it's one of those things of they need to continuously keep this going. Are they going to run out of steam while I still have Pokemon? That is my main question right now. We will Nest Ball. Spinarak. Just to get it out of the deck, honestly. I don't like doing that. I don't think we need it, but it gets it out of the deck. So let's Mesagoza. If we get heads, we do. That's brilliant. Okay. We can grab Bibarel. Bibarel's going to help, hopefully. Bibarel the active. Now I will play the Choice Belt. I will play down the Manaphy, and we will Bibarel for 4 cards. We get Energy Retrieval. Beautiful. Energy Retrieval will give us 2 Grass Energy. We will attach 1. And we will Gardenia's Vigor, the other one, onto the benched Spidops. And now we can start playing everything out, basically. And we will go ahead and Wire Hang for 270, knocking out Dondozo. So they are at 2 prizes. We are at 3 prizes. What do we get? Trekking Shoes. Okay. So I fully expect them to have some sort of gusting option, most likely a boss's orders. I'm not seeing any gusting options, or Serena is in the discard, so maybe they don't have boss's orders. Maybe they took inspiration from Dondozo Eats, and they don't have any. And now they have nothing but Kirlia. So that's interesting. Do they have a Gardevoir EX? Let's see, they have 1 Psychic Energy in the discard. What is their attacker next turn? Because obviously I'm going to retreat into the fully healed Spidops and attack this Dondozo. That's my game plan right now. So what do they have, you know? They're discarding their own Mesagoza, drawing 2 cards. I've got Trekking Shoes. I can just dead play the Nest Balls. I really do want to get a Miriam, I think. But maybe I don't need it, you know? Trying to think of what I need, and I feel like I don't need anything. I have everything, you know? I would say, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. Let's see, we are 14 minutes into this game. If you have any recommendations for what I do on my next turn, put them in the comments. Ultra Ball is coming out. Is it Gardevoir EX? Or any Gardevoir? Is it a Gardevoir? Nothing. Are they running out of steam? Have they ran out of steam? That would be huge for us. Grass Energy. Oh my gosh, yes. We will retreat. Spidops into the active. Trekking Shoes. Yes, I'll take that. That goes there. Gardenia's Vigor. That goes there. Okay. Choice Belt doesn't even matter. Nest Ball. Yeah, what do we need? I don't know. A Miriam would be nice. It would let us recover some Pokemon. I don't know how necessary it is, though, you know? And our opponent gave up. I think we had victory. I think they ran out of steam. And that's one of the big worries with Dondozo is you gotta keep it going. You gotta. And they play Kirlia. They play a way to keep it consistent. I think the big issue is that they were counting on backup attackers, but they discarded the Gallades too early, and they didn't have the Gardevoirs to back it up. I don't remember them discarding any Gardevoirs, but that would have been the idea, in my opinion. I think discarding the Gallade that got you a supporter was just not the best move. They could have evolved it. I'm pretty sure they could have evolved it that turn and been looking for supporters, and that could have kept their hand flowing with Professor Research or whatever draw card they have in the deck. I do remember they discarded a Roxanne pretty early on, and I don't think that would have gotten them the win, but it would have been something to give them hope, you know? So, yeah, Spidops defeats Dondozo, but not my Dondozo. So, yeah, this was an interesting match. It was nice to see this matchup happen. It really gives me insights on my own Dondozo list, but really just lets me see how much I like my Dondozo list. I know Kirlia adds a lot to the deck, but I also feel like it gunks it up in a lot of ways. Where Dondozo eats as much straightforward... This is a Spidops video, not Dondozo. Come on, back on topic. Spidops performed so well. Went undefeated this week, and I'm really proud of that. This Spidops deck is a lot of fun, even though I think there are certain issues. Ariados, I think, is unnecessary, and you could easily throw in that Indeedee. That will let you evolve your benched Pokemon for an attack, and I think that is a fantastic attack to include here, so you can get your evolutions out faster and have a single prizer that they can KO that just helps you do what you need to do better. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you enjoy what you see here, and check out the Discord so that you and I can have more one-on-one conversations, but also we can have viewer battles. You can play against me, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. I've played against some people in the Discord, at least one person. By the time this comes out, maybe more, but at least one person as of now, and it was a lot of fun just hanging out with you and playing, you know? We played 2 games. I recorded one. I don't know if it'll ever get uploaded, but I hope it will, because it was fun, even though I lost that one. I won the first one, but there's no proof of that. So, yeah, no proof. So, you gotta take my word. It was Spidops, though. We played 2 games with Spidops. It was a lot of fun. Anyways, until next time, keep playing Jank.